Hold on. Here we go. Johnny Ringo in my comment section. You're late, cupcake. Yeah, yeah, I don't like doing these. I pace and pray and pace and pray and asking God for the answers or to show me the answers, anyways. Everybody wants everything for free. God makes me work for it. So I think. I was thinking outside when I went out for my smoke to avoid doing this video. How much I adore that character, Jeremiah in the Bible. I kind of relate with him a bit, I think. And I can't even remember the whole. I got to go back through that story again, but I do know that he struggled with thinking he was speaking for God or working for God, and that must have been hard on his old brain. You know what I mean? Because when you're a man of God, you're also seen. So you're like, well, I know what this looks like to others. This is fucked up, God. How am I going to get through this? And well, men of God usually find their way through it. But that must have been a hard journey for Jeremiah. I mean, they all had hard journeys, right? I mean, just Jesus was more prepared than Jeremiah in the brain. You know what I mean? Because he had his mother who knew he was special and could have taught him, and his brain was more ready for to represent God, whereas Jeremiah just gets freaking wake up call. You know what I mean? He's like, God, please pick someone else. I love you. I'll follow you, but pick someone else first. His poor brain must have just been fucking. Oh man, that poor man. Can you imagine coming out and telling people even back then? Remember, we learned it's not Jeremiah 9:9, it's Jeremiah 8:8, where it says, "Hey, watch what's written." These people, Kurt, they're liars, but what's written might not be real. Figure stuff out for yourselves. When Jesus comes, he'll tell you the way, Kurt. And just I'm so worried that people just don't know who Jesus is, but this is what I'm trying to do. You want to make sure that you know what I mean? Like, here, let's go to the Bible. Let's go to the Bible, Bob. Just a quick little verse. Okay. That's all we'll do. This is out of John 11:25. Jesus said to her, so Kurt, Jesus said this, I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me, though he may die, he shall live. Well, why would that man have to die if he was trying to go through Jesus? Well, it must mean you gotta try and fight Jesus, because if you do, you might have to die. It's going to be a struggle there, Curtis. Through he may die, he shall live, and whoever lives and believes in me shall never die. Do you believe this? Do you believe this? This is the question to the crowd. Do you believe this? That you have to believe in Jesus. If Jesus says he lives inside of you, do you take him at his word? And his word is truth. Did Jesus speak the truth to you people? Did he tell you this is on you? I'm with you the whole time. I ain't going anywhere, but you gotta want me. I can't enable the shit out of you. As much as fucking that's what they're teaching in Christianity right now, that Jesus just died for your sins. Just believe that he rose on the third day and it's all good. It's all good. Then what was the purpose of Jesus? He could have just made it a whole lot easier on himself. And I don't know. I don't fuck. Hey, I just don't want to see Christians get caught with their pants down. You know what I mean? They have the power, and the devil says they don't. So they want to stay powerless. You know what I mean? That's cool with me. I am Jesus, Mr. Smith. Well, I'm an alien. Yes, inside of you is a Jesus. You know what I mean? Don't go claiming to be Jesus because you're definitely not that avatar. That avatar's name was Jesus. You know what I mean? Inside of him was the Logos, the Word, the Son of God, the be all end all. Supposed to be the master and ruler of Will's universe, but he has captured no wills lately. You have to have a will to be a will, and come on, there's a bunch of fake wills running around. Don't have a fake will, have a real will, and put that will towards the truth. You know what I mean? It don't have to be Jesus. You just have to have that character, no matter however you want to come to her. You know what I mean? You can go the native way, I think. You know what I mean? But you got to go back old school. You got to go back old school. You got to get out of this fucking victimhood mentality, all this fucking bullshit that's fucking swirling them right now. You know what I mean? Right back when they had some fucking spirit, they knew that the Christ or whatever it was lived inside of them, and that it was their duty to love one another, Will, not run around on the internet and make horrible lies about people, bud. That's not good. That's going against God, bud. Whatever you think about me, that's cool. It's cool beans, brother, but don't lie. You got some true shit to say, then say it. But I'm just concerned. That leads you to hell, bud. That would. Uh, well, Will, you're a pedal protector, bud, and you can't deny it. It's fucking, you can't get out of it. But, bud, you don't want to stand up to your problems. You know there's problems out there, but there's nothing you can do, Cupcake, right? That's who you are, dude. Why do you want to break me for thinking I don't want to live in your world, bud? Maybe there's others that want out of your fucking silly, stupid world. You know what I mean? Start believing in the truth. What is the truth? Well, we come together. I don't want to dictate what the truth is to you, buddy, but fuck, you got to open up your brain and try and figure her out. But man, you are going to go insane, dude. You are going to fucking lose your mind when you figure out what you've done. This is stupid. For what? What are you selling your soul for, mister? What is it you hate about what I'm doing? Why is it you'd rather spend your time on me than your real fucking problems? You know what I mean? Because you think you're worthless and weak and there's nothing you can do about your real problems. Or they're not your problems. You let your kids deal with it. You know what I mean? Come on, Will. Shape up. Shape up before it's too late, pumpkin. You know what I mean? Take your fucking brain beating. Fucking be reborn. Repent for your fucking stupidity. Yo, Jesus, bud. And that's you inside of you. You are not that avatar, bud. You know what I mean? Don't go get cocky with it, thinking you can fucking rule other people neither. That's Satan as well, buddy. There's got to be some balance. That's why you got to go through a little training course, Willard. You're going to have to go through a little training course, bud. But call on God, and when you do, bud, call on the Father, okay? Don't go to the Son right away. Just say, hey, Father. Please send me the truth. You got to be honest about her, though. You can't fake it with God, okay? You got to really want the truth. So you ask him, you say, hey, God, please show me the truth. And then start paying attention around you, bud. Start paying attention to you, too, and the effects that you have on people, buddy. You know what I mean? You don't get her. I've got to go through the things that I went through so I can explain things. Hey, bud, if you're going to explain how people go crazy, you kind of got to go crazy a little bit. You know what I mean? If you're going to be the Red Kachina, you got to fucking go through shit. You know what I mean, bud? But hey, if we find out that Carl's not the Red Kachina, that's cool, buddy. That's cool. You know what I mean? I'm okay with it. That's a fucking heavy burden to fucking carry. Especially when you think people will think that you're their fucking play toy, bud. And I'm nobody's play toy. I'm fucking here to help, man. You know what I mean? But I'm me and I fucking deserve to be with me and help others through me because I go through Christ, bud. I wouldn't lie to you about that. I fucking I have to brag about it, sort of. You know what I mean? Nanners, bud. All I'm about is Christ. I just want the truth, buddy. But I'm a human and I don't fucking know everything. So, bud, that's why I'm always like, hey, let me know where I'm wrong. And Will, you fail and you fail and you fail. Why do you want to be a failure? Why would you purposely pick hell? Because you know that you were fucking lying about me, right? You know that. You and your buddy Little Me and Little Rusty Cakes. I even put it out there, fucking, and you would pick Rusty over the truth. I'm not asking anybody to pick me, buddy. No, you got to pick yourself. That's through the truth, Willard. We already know you are not. You are waiting. Okay. I'll keep just letting fucking children get smashed out in the world. I'll let fucking people fucking knowing the system's all fucked up. I'll just keep that to myself because rolling doubts me being the Mashiach. But if I were you, I wouldn't want me to be the Mashiach neither. But I think you're shit out of luck, bud. I don't think this doesn't depend on your little brain, buddy. I've been through shit. I learned a lot of shit. And if I'm not the Mashiach, bud, like I said, it's cool beans, but I am, I think. And that's not something I should fucking walk away from because a couple little pansies who want to lead pedophiles to rule their fucking world want to think less of me. Boys, you guys are going to go to fucking hell if there's hell. Why are you doing this? It's gross, really. It's fucking sickening that you would carry on this fucking stupidity. It fucking baffles my mind. It baffles me. Did you guys listen to Francis? Is that what's going on here? Because before, like Joe Rogan said, Francis was saying there was no hell. That was on the Joe Rogan show. He was trying to say that. And I watched the new Pope and he's all about, hey, death is gonna come. Don't worry about it, everybody. We're good. Trying to fucking just Jesus. That's what it was all about. Him dying for you. That was the purpose of him coming and teaching you absolutely nothing but saying, hey, love one another. It's a sick love out there. It is fucking gross. I'm telling you guys. Willard, I think like I think Upchurch is losing his fucking mind, bud. But I think he's on some with Jelly Roll, maybe. That's getting out of hand, bud. That's like I thought when he said he was leaving the internet because people were picking on him for being fat. And I thought, holy, what a joke of a fucking man. And then Flavor Flav, Flavor Flav comes out and backs him up. Dude, Timmy Toes. Hey, Flavor Flav to come to the aid of Jelly Roll. Flavor Flav and his moral compass, okay? We've seen him in reality, right? With Bridget Marcrone. Not Bridget Markram. Fucking Bridget. Why I can't remember her last name. Stallone's woman. The Stallone's woman. And hey, if fucking Roseanne Barr is part of a fucking hooshy dooshy fucking Zohari groupie, according to one of Team Roseanne, yeah, Stallone, he's part of our team. Roseanne. Uh-huh. Can you imagine they're telling on each other? Sylvester Stallone, eh? But he would do anything for money, right? He did start out in the porn. Was it the porn? Old Sylvester started out in. I don't know. They say he worked really hard and did it all on his own, but did he call on some Sasha Fierces? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Did he give some blows? It's just weird. This is stuff that I just put together. They are Team Zohar, okay? And that Jesus is very much Paul's Jesus. But yeah, I thought I'd throw that in there for you guys. You guys go check that out. Oh, what else do we got going on, Willard? Willard out there send me a message telling me I should go to church. Willard, I am the church, bud. And I learned that that building is not good. I don't think you've heard my little church story, right? But it's bad, really. Like men just aren't who they should be. They should be men. But I'll tell you straight from my perspective. You can always go get their perspective. I'm always open to it. Bye bye, honey. Love you. Ah. Hey, Willard. So I'll give you from my perspective, bud. So I used to go back in the back of the church there. Because it's actually in the back of the church. We as kids used to hang back out in there. There was a pond and there was an old rundown building that was apparently owned by somebody in my family at some time. It was the first brick house in Town or something. So my dad told me anyways. But anyways, there was just pretty much a skeleton there and some bricks and stuff. But yeah, we used to hang out back there just to give you a little backstory, you know. And there's a little stream that runs through there, and then there's the pond, like I said. So I used to go back there with my dog all the time, or sometimes just by myself, just to think, you know, the sound of water and it's a little soothing, you know what I mean? Better than floating M&M in your head, right? So one time when I'm coming back, I can't remember. I don't think I had my dog. And I was coming back from just hanging around out by the pond or whatever. And I'm walking, and there's another dude walking towards me, and I gave him one of those, you know. And I noticed he like that to me, eh? So you know me, being the nice guy that I am, I can't let that go because in my head, I'm like, Carl, that guy just snapped a picture of you, bud. Let's go ask him why. And I said, hey, bud, did you just snap a picture of me? And he goes, yeah. And I said, why? Well, I've seen you back here a lot. I said, so why didn't you come and ask me why? Like, I'm back here, I'm praying, and why wouldn't you fucking do that? Why wouldn't you be a man rather than whatever it is that you're doing? Because to me, you're fucking like whatever. Okay. So that happened, Willie. So then shortly after, I'm back in there by the picnic table, by the stream, you know. And you can see people coming, like I said, if you're back there, you can see people that if they're watching, they're coming, you can see them. So I see this guy, and I'm thinking it's the bastard. So I go to leave, and the pastor comes up, and we're having the conversation, and we start having the conversation, and he's like, "Yeah, what are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm just back there praying to God. Are you cool with that?" Well, yeah, but we've had um like homeless people back there and I'm like, I'm not homeless. My home's just down the road there. I just come here to pray. I mean, the water, they sampled the water and all that good stuff. And he was like, but yeah, we had those homeless people and we don't want that to happen. And I was like, yeah, well, what happened to the homeless people? And he goes, wow, we went and got them a meal and then we just told them they had to go and they couldn't come back. And I was just like, oh, fucking how Christian of you. Anyways, so I said, "Yeah, I know, and I know they've been doing drugs back there too. I assure you, I'm not smoking meth or anything back there because I have the pictures of the pipes. Because I sent my wife a picture. I go, "Are these meth pipes or crack pipes? I don't know if she used the same pipes or whatever. I don't know, but they were in the burn pit there. There was two of them. So, anyways, when the conversation was said and done, he didn't have a problem with me going back in there, or so he didn't want to say it to my face. So then, Willard, when I go back again, this is no bullshit, bud. There's a no trespassing sign. And I'm just standing there. And I probably stood there for about 5 minutes, bud. Befuddled. Befuddled. And so when I decide to leave, I notice a van coming in, and that same fucking preacher is coming walking towards me again. And I just like, hey, this is kind of a surprise. But hey, I guess you didn't really want me back there when you said I could, I guess. And he goes, well, I had the right to do that. I go, yeah, you had the right to do that. But you had a right to be a man to my face and tell me you don't like my face. And that's why you don't fucking want me back there. But you couldn't do that to my face. But now you are in my face justifying to fucking. And I was like, okay, bud, it's cool. And I said, "You gotta take that to God, bud. You know what I mean? That's on you. I think you're a liar, but it's cool." And he fucking, that fucking burned his ass, Will. He's just all over me. And all of a sudden, the other guy from the van, he's coming over and he asked what's going on. And I just said, hey, basically said, hey, Will. Like I said to him, I said, I just go back there and pray. You know what I mean? I don't know what the problem is, but apparently there's a problem. I talked to him. There wasn't a problem. And then now he's got the fucking sign up there saying I can't go in there, which is cool. He has that right. This is your guys' fucking property, right? This church obviously doesn't belong to God because God's church would be for all the people. But anyways, that guy was like, why did you do that? And even he was like, can you talk to somebody? That seems weird. And so that guy was cool, but and we had other discussions and it went on. But that's what happened. I got kicked out of fucking well, I don't trust them, bud. I think they lack Jesus. I think they've read about whatever they've read about, but they haven't wanted to take the experience yet. Little me. Jesus is an experience. He isn't a read along. He's fucking let him into your heart, believe in him. You know what I mean? Have the mind of a child, bud. Think things are possible. Ask questions, figure them out. You know what I mean? Don't believe something because it's written down. If you have questions about it, like if the Council of Nicaea fucking irks the piss out of you because you think they're a bunch of clowns all dressed up, fucking thinking they were superior and choosing and what should go in books. Bud, let's be real, Uncle Will. Come on, bud. You think the fucking Vatican's going to heaven? For real. You think the Pope's doing good with Jesus? No, bud. That's a sideshow. That's what that fucking shit is, bud. And I'll stand here and say it. I don't care. I don't. If I'm proven wrong, I'm good. I'll fucking humble myself and I will apologize to the Pope every day. But where I stand with my experience with Christ, that man has no Christ within him at all. Not well, he does. He just hasn't accepted him as his Lord and Savior yet. Because he's got to know he's the only way out, Willard. This is stupid. Like, if you represent Jesus, there's no fucking way you would have fat fucking bank accounts. Every fucking bit of money you had would go towards fucking helping people because that's the reason you're supposedly getting it. You're not building a fucking empire with it. Well, you should be a fucking empire of God's people who aren't ruled by anybody else but themselves through fucking righteousness and truth and fucking. Oh man. Question, Carl. Were you dressed up in drag attire at the time at the church? No, but those were just for videos. It was satire. I don't know what you don't get about it, Johnny Rick. You want me to be trans. I know you guys all want what you want out of those skits, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Uncle Will wants men in ladies' panties and he wants me a tranny too. And it's just a skit, okay, guys? It was just skits. I know, with the wig and all. It made me feel ashamed of making fun of the world that you fucktards make me live in, okay? Because you don't want to face reality. You guys are fucking mentally ill or something. I don't know. Are you guys psyops or something? Fuck. Can you send some more is this fucking deal that they brainwashed you so fucking hard you'll take yourself to hell to overpower my brain to think you're not going to hell because guess what? Whether you overpower my brain or not, which is not possible. I feel like I'm already against the world so far. If you little fucking nimwits ain't gonna fucking get in my way. But what if you guys bite the highway, eh? What if I'm trying to go the truthful way, make a better world for you, and you fucking just don't care? You're a bunch of numbskulls. I don't want to rule and operate your brains like everybody else does. I want you to be big and strong on your own. But you got to do that through God. The way you guys are going is through Satan. You guys think you're big and strong, and you're not. Take a look at your lives. You could be doing so much better. You accept this garbage. You better swuggle, people. Get your shit together. Fuck. Fuck. All you gotta do is believe in the truth. It shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't. You people are mentally ill. Why do you hate the truth? Fuck. Please, one of you, please do your homework. Does Barack Obama have paperwork to be an American? I know, Carl, you're like a broken record, but fuck, I say the same shit over and over again so I can make everybody else will see how stupid you are because I had to repeat myself so many fucking times thinking, hey, George Soros has been in and out of your brains. Maybe if I fucking put it in your brains enough, you'll go fucking look. But no, George wins. George wins. Bill Gates and Schwab. Dude, we know, Carl. We, I've known for a long time and I just fucking haven't had anybody who wants to fucking deal with it. Like, if you know it's there, you should deal with it, Johnny Johnson. Don't fucking sit there and go, you're the stupid one, Carl. We all know. No, you're the stupid one for knowing and not doing shit, dumbass. You're a pedo protector, you fucking dumb cunt. Get your shit together. Fuck. Are you the real Slim Shady OT? I'm not. No way. I think you know, but I don't think Eminem's doing well with God. I'm just telling you. I just don't. I think there's too many sublims. You guys want to talk about sublims? Hey, Willard, we got to eat in the house. Cupcake. Want to talk some up church? Do you? Do you, buddy? What was I trying to tell you guys? Way back at the beginning. Reinhardt Church is sending a message out that he's special, that he's of God. Now, was that clarified on your show yesterday? Did Up Church, because I never caught this. You never said it. Not that I ever caught, but I caught it on your show. That he's a reincarnate of Jesus. Hey? Start way there. He is Jesus. But you gotta fucking be like Jesus. He's fucking, he's slacking. Hey, Will, was he sending that message? Have you ever listened to the Pioneer album, bud? I thought he was sending the right message there. I am a leader you shouldn't follow. Should fucking find your own path through the truth, through Jesus. No man. I thought he was saying the right things, but you know what I mean? And you guys crucified me for it. And I told you it's all. Hey, he's on fucking video saying, hey, he's chosen. He's telling these people they're smart and they're fucking, fucking, I'm just like, hey, someone asked him if he was a light worker and he fucking had a puppet and he said, I'm here to fight the evil or whatever the fuck it was. They were trying to send a message out there, bud. I heard it. It went into your brain subliminally. I didn't understand he was trying to build a cult at the time. Okay. But you bought onto the cult. You got it subliminally, bud. You and Creek Squad out there doing his battles for him, just trying to destroy anybody who got in his path. I thought I was hearing a different message. You know what I mean? Maybe because I wanted it. Jared Leto's done the same shit. You know what I mean? He created his own cult. Why is he still walking around on the streets? Hey? Hey? That felt real assuring when I heard that on your show, Willard, about Up Church. It's weird hearing all these stories about what a shit turd he is now, eh? From Skylar and them. Well, Skylar's a shit turd too. Shit turds hang out with shit turds. Because if you know someone's a shit turd, whether you fucking work for them or not, you shouldn't be around that shit turd, especially on vacation. But it's hard, right? It's hard. Can't tell someone there's a shit turd when you could lose your livelihood, eh? They all bit onto the lie, let us think that he wasn't all drugged up. And meanwhile, they're the ones running around getting fucking drugs for him, telling us he's not on drugs. Fucking all yous are a bunch of lying, manipulative, use the truth whenever it fucking benefits you. And it's all sorts of gross. You know what I mean? If they knew that he was abusive to women, you don't hang out with a dude like that. See, he tricked and fooled me. Well, it's okay to get tricked and fooled, but just realize your mistakes. So I'm going to tell you, you can have me right until the point. I'll, I'll, I'll be right with you until I fucking know you're lying. Or you never know 100%, right? But when you know someone's lying, you got to say, hey, this isn't a person of God. This was a purposeful lie. It's just, it was the Mises thing, man. That's the one that got me. That's the one that got me. And then when he was talking shit about Adam and he wouldn't face Adam, like if I got somebody, I'm willing to face them. I'm not going to sit there and tell a whole bunch of people they're a fucking shit turd and not sit there and fucking and let them have the right to fucking explain where I might be wrong. I might have something wrong. But you don't sit there and accept their lies. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean, right? You got to have that back and forth before you fucking start running your mouth. OT, it's the only way. And that's what Jesus was saying. You have to know yourself. I live inside of you. In order to know the kingdom, you got to know yourself. And the only way to the kingdom is through Jesus. So you got to know that he's inside of you. You know what I mean? You have that power. Like, I'm not making this up. I'm not being blasphemous. He told you other humans, you can move mountains. You can do greater than I. If you just believe, if you just believe. Then we have to believe in our own brains. You know what I mean? We can't give our brains away. The only way to believe is to have our own and operate our own brains. Either that or we believe whatever we're told to fucking believe without ever questioning. Question what you believe. Something makes more common sense. Take it on. Fucking leave the stupidity behind. Like, I don't get what you guys are about. Oh, let's take some hillbilly dirt farmer. That's not Carl's cabinet. That's his wife's cab. Whatever. We already went through OTs. If you're truly chosen, you wouldn't have been fooled by a church. No, because fuck, when God calls on you, it's all about fucking just, he downloads and you just go, no, you learn from your circumstances, bud. That's why Jesus says, you're going to have to go through hell for me. You're going to have to learn to fucking want the truth over what you want. Listen, buddy, I started going loopy for a reason. I always had one side of my brain that wanted to talk me out of the loopy, though. You know what I mean? I never left the real world. I just, you don't get it. The experience I had brought me to the knowledge that I have about the people that I have because I thought they were good. I don't think they're good. I'm videotape being wrong over and over and over again. So you can see it's all right to be wrong. But that's different from ignorance. What you guys have is ignorance. It's not just being wrong, it's ignorance. You don't want to know what the truth is because you'd have to accept your own power, and you don't want to do that. You want to still give it to George Soros and his merry men. You know what I mean? Well, good luck praying at church there, bud. Like I said, I don't think that church is doing good. It if there was a church that was any good, bud, if there was one church that was fucking good, this world wouldn't be like this. Just one church. They'd be relentless with the truth, trying to figure out where the evil is. Can't figure it out because the evil is that most of them, you know what I mean? They just don't care about what the truth is. They just want to live their lottie-dottie lives, not worrying about anything. Because sooner or later, someone will come save them. You know what I mean? Well, do you think that you have to go on a journey to get to heaven? Do you think that that's an opportunity that you probably have to earn rather than it's just fucking given? Like, you really think God's gonna bring up undeveloped souls who were willing to fucking let the earth be destroyed? Those ones are going to come to heaven, but you're one of the ones that couldn't give two fucks about the kids, about anything, about the water, about anything. You say you care, but if you really cared, you try and do something, and you don't do shit, buddy. You're a wanker. You're just a wanker, buddy. And I don't want to see you a wanker. But fuck, wank away if you want, bud. It's sad, really. I don't understand. So, which one of you knotheads is fucking Newbuck? Rolling, rolling, rolling. Is that you, Newbuck? Who is Newbuck? I know Newbuck's coming over. If Uncle Will's over, his little buddy's coming over with him. Probably under a different name. I'm on the phone right now. What are you talking about? Yeah, Whistler, you are rich, Tupac. That's the problem, Buzz. Hey, him and Rusty, he couldn't even fucking be loyal to Rusty. He couldn't even fucking help himself to go the gobble way. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Gobble. Ah, Rusty. Rusty got gobbled by fucking Newbuck. So Newbuck would have gobbled fucking Rusty. He felt really bad about fucking his dag burn moments. Didn't you, Newbuck? I still have that hat, Carl. Sure. Do you fucktards have a Discord where you get together and just fucking run amok amongst each other's brains? Hey, we're into this fucking 42 minutes and we haven't gotten into what we gotta go to school, people. This is Sunday school. And well, Carl's been trying to teach you about what? The three fucking amigos for a long time, okay? You know what I mean? We can find something, we can do a video on George Soros, okay, guys? George Soros, where he turned his back on his people before to save his own ass, okay? And well, along with money making, his favorite thing is his philosophies. Okay? He's a philosopher king. He believes if he can bring his philosophies to realdom, here's a God. Here's a God. And he will control your brains. Well, what does George Soros have that can operate your brains? Other than an open society. There's one in Ukraine, an open society. Hey, George, back to George. But George's philosophies are the art of perceptions, okay, bud? The art of perceptions. It's sort of like the art of the deal. It's like get a motherfucker to believe what you want them to fucking believe, no matter what. If you got to rip their reality apart to make yours fucking come true, do the motherfucker in. Okay. So that's what it is. Him and Donald Trump have the same fucking philosophies. Okay. But anyways, Georgie also has the TV he can get you at. He's got the radio he can get you at. He probably funds a whole bunch of, YouTube channels and all sorts of good stuff. You know what I mean? But what he see, he's done really well with making people perceive what he wants because that's how he gets money. So then he can make his perceptions bigger and harder, right? And you got to think to yourself, well, AI, right? Do we need to go back to Noah Harari? Do you guys want to do that one again? and remember what it's needed to fucking hack you guys. Let's redo this, okay? Da, da. So, I know a lot of people think this is like overdramatic. Noah Harari hacked. Ready? Big thing is hacking human beings. To hack human beings, you need a lot of biological knowledge, a lot of computing power, and especially a lot of data. If you have enough data about me and enough computing power and biological knowledge, you can hack my body, my brain, my life. You can reach a point when you know me better than I know myself. And once you reach that point, and we are very close to that point, then democracy, the free market, as we have, and actually all political systems, also authoritarian regimes, um, we have no idea what happened. Now, you heard that straight from his mouth. And you wonder why these AI buildings and this computing power and this data is all needed. It's needed to conquer your brains, hack you, keep you so you keep doing what they want you to do. You know what I mean? Comply. Right now, it's not really comply. It's in order to fucking get her good, we gotta have a swirl. Like Obama said, you want to fuck the world. You got to put such a swirl pot out there of fucking information that people don't know what the fuck's going on. They're all picking a side, and well, they don't even fucking like each other anymore. They're fighting amongst each other rather than fucking looking for the real problem, the one that caused all the chaos and made it all happen and come true like a fucking little fairy dream of Satan's. Hey guys, you're living in Satan's fairy dream. Time to go to the Jesus dream. Hey, we're weak, living the truth, and we abide by simple fucking rules. Fucking figure out what fucking sin is. Before you start dictating, telling people what the fuck to do. You know what I mean? I know you guys like it when I swear. You're like, there's no way this guy's from God. No way. He's me. No. You guys have made a mockery out of God, joke out of God, and it's time to fucking come to. You know what I mean? Understand who the fuck you're mocking. Stop with your stupidity. Stop with your fucking moronic behavior. If you are part of a fucking little girl fairy group, get the fuck out. Tell the people about your fucking little girl fairy group and all your promises never to tell on each other and fucking protect each other because you all got fucking goods on each other, you little fucking fairy masons. Hey, fairy masons out there fucking your world, probably, eh? I wouldn't want to be a fairy mason. You want to be a Perry Mason in the searching and finding and not accepting just what you want and stopping because it makes you feel good. That's the devil. He's weak and pathetic and a fucking loser. Jesus wants you to be big and strong. He wants you to love yourself. That way you know how to love him. You know what I mean? Jelly beans? Crash out comment. No, let's get back to Soros though. So yeah, he likes to train your brains. Okay, he likes to like he owns district attorneys. Donald Trump will tell you he owns a lot of things. Dictate how your world goes, who's getting prosecuted, and how long, and Setting the precedence. You get that right. Tell you guys. They're tricking and fooling you all, eh? They got you coming over here thinking I'm the problem, eh? Listen, the elites are nothing, guys. They're only as powerful as you let them be, you know what I mean? And in the end, money doesn't really mean anything, so it just doesn't. You can have as much money and you think you want, and you can walk this earth thinking you're a big bozo and you can just run around and hurt people. Congratulations. Fucking enjoy your journey through the stupid. But I don't know what that journey consists of. I don't try and trick and fool anybody. I can't sit there and go, God downloaded in my head that there's 100% of hell and this is what it is. And nor do I want to make anything up. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, if there is a fucking hell, I don't want any part of her. If being in the truth is what I got to do and come against you fucking chumalumskis who are just a bunch of bozos who don't know and I'm thinking fucking hoping, praying I break through this wall of stupidity and there's somebody out there who doesn't have to believe that I'm the Mashiach, but they have to believe that they're the Mashiach. And when Mashiachs come together, there's no stopping them. There's no stopping me, Uncle Will. Unless you take my avatar from me, I guess. But hey, really, in the end, are you hurting me? Are you helping me? Are you hurting you? In the end, does it all come back to you, Will? And that goes for trying to hurt people's brains, people. You try putting your dumb asses on other people's brains, thinking they should rule and operate their own brains and that they should be just fucking like you. No, you're lost little souls. Now you need to soldier up. Hey, soldier up in the truth, pumpkins. You can no longer accept the elite pedophiles rocking and ruling your world. You know what I mean? You have to start asking serious questions. Is there a galactic federation of aliens? Donald Trump. Hey, hey, Oisler. Kanye West, said Carl sounds Jewish. Well, if you know anything, I don't know what, like, I'm talking the old Kanye. I don't know what's going on with this Kanye, but yeah, Kanye wrote power for me, bud. For me, imagine that. A little white boy, Kanye, telling Carl, you have the power, you 21st century schizoid man, you bipolar motherfucker. Thanks for taking the adventure, and well, time to power up. Don't let Creek Squad get you down. Turn that frown upside down. Hey, we're Team Christ over here, boys. Why you want to play with the devil, right? What is it you hate? How? What proof do you have that I'm not trying to be with the proof? With the proof, with the proof in the truth. Hey, what proof do you have that I don't want to be in the truth? Because that's where Christ is, buddies. And if I'm in Christ, and that means you're not, so you're the Antichrist. And do you want the Antichrist ending? Do you want the Antichrist ending? I don't think so. Rumors have it. Crowley, he had some regrets. You know what I mean? And he was like, "Oh my gosh, oh, what have I done?" I don't know if that's true or not, but those rumors are out there. The videos are out there. You can go check them out for yourself. And you think it would have warned the rest of the Frankists or Dinkus or whatever the Macrons are into. You know what I mean? Satan, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, are they into Satan? Seems weird that France would have Satanists running them, right? But then again, I think you guys got Satanists running America and Canada, all over the world. It's a possibility. And if they're not, they're going to get conquered by Satan. America is coming. Coming for Greenland. No, what was their first target? What was the first target, Whistler? You guys took out the Gulf of Mexico. We want the Gulf of Mexico. And we're willing to do whatever it takes to get it. Change all the maps. Screw it all up. For Donald Trump's sake. Good job, America. At least nobody died in that one, right? That is a good one. You know what I mean? Just would Donald Trump just fuck off and leave Canada alone if we just called it Donald Trump land? But he couldn't come on the land and be part of it, but at least it was had his name on it or something. I don't fucking. You guys are dumb. You don't even realize what that guy's trying to do to my country. I got her because there's buffoons in there that are allowing him to do it. And, like, it would be so easy to fucking stop this, but no. Canada's got to have fucking retards running it. You know what I mean? It's because we're not innovative. We fucking don't think outside the box. Wouldn't be fucking hard. Donald Trump would change his fucking tune real fast if I was in charge. I know that sounds weird and stupid, but it would. It fucking change real quick. I'd prove I'm an idiot. And I don't even know that much, really. Yeah, I don't. Hmm. But the changes I would make to Canada. Watch out, because if America caught notice. Would they demand change? If they saw freedom next door, would they still want to be a bunch of buffoons fucking paying Honolulu to fucking destroy their neighbors? Like, you're not supposed to fucking destroy your neighbors. It's part of the commandments. But hey, if America's going to pay for it, they're a part of it. And I don't know what to tell you guys. Keep going. I know there's a lot of fucking people that are going to be awfully upset if they ever found out because there's a lot of videos of them just being idiots. And just like me, they'd have to accept they got fooled by morons. But a lot of people just won't be able to do it. Well, they will. But once you click in, Will, and you realize what you've done to a child of God, oh, bud, you don't know what you're capable of putting people through, but I do. You can't beat me, bud. You can't beat me. I'm fucking a child of God. But I'll go through it so I can fucking know what other people go through. And I can fucking give you a dose of yours, bud. It ain't pretty what you people do to one another. It's really fucking gross. And then call yourselves good people. It's not that hard to live in the truth, and there's no fucking excuse for it. So if there's a hell, the way I see it, you fucking deserve it. That's just my opinion. But I don't make the fucking rules. I don't know what happens when we die. I don't make shit up. But if you refuse to live in the truth when you know that that has to be the way, and the truth is the way that you got to find the truth, not through the way anybody else fucking shows you the way through the truth. Because Willard, he lives in you, bud. You might not believe it, but he does. And you want to break me because I do believe it. No, bud. You can't take Christ from me. In the end, you fucking lose. And you're going to lose bad. And look at all the losers you're taking with you. It's really sad, dude. Are we done talking about you now, Will? I don't enjoy talking about people for 5 or 6 fucking hours the way you do. Now I'm going to talk about something else because I was talking about Soros and his fucking perceptions, and I was going to go deeper, but fuck, I'm not going to bother. That there, I am going to go over with you guys. That is about Klaus Schwab. I've been saying about Klaus Schwab, and here's the thing with like it's great that Ian Carroll and I had some of the. Can someone please close that door? I can't concentrate with that music that loud. Or is it so loud you can't like what's the purpose of what was I even talking about? Hey, Lightning McQueen! Well, I'm trying to think of what I was talking about, but I'll oh yeah. I listen to what people say. I come with up with my ideas, and maybe I'm wrong. But with George Soros, I haven't looked into his background and any of that. Like I have to learn his philosophies and stuff like that. But as far as his ancestry and stuff like that, but I always listen to the person. And George is the one I get my information from, right? He's very proud to tell you that he likes to own and operate people's brains. He likes his perceptions to be out there. Those are his words. He tells me. I catch on. He gets praised by others by saying, I've conquered your brains. But hey, I guess those are the brains he's conquered. But yeah, and that's like Klaus Schwab. It's not that hard, or it shouldn't be that hard. When a man comes out and says, and has Larry Fink and BlackRock and every fucking major organization behind it, and you couldn't have picked a fucking like he just fits the bill of an evil fucking little empress, the evil empress, Klaus Schwab, the Sith Lord that's gonna own everything. But you're gonna be happy. You own nothing, and you'll be. He can sit there and tell the world that, and nobody fucking bats an eye. Understands that. Well, it sounds ridiculous, but he's got fucking DEA or whatever the fuck it is behind him. Fucking BlackRock, everything, fucking all of it behind him. And I gotta think. And then he has enough nerve to come up on and say, "Hey, I penetrate the government." I especially like those two little morsels there, the little French-speaking ones. I like my Frenchies. Justin Trudeau and Macron. I penetrate them. I penetrate the government. And I'm like, fuck, man, why does nobody get this? Like, hey. Like, I don't get it. What do you guys think penetration is? Hey, what the fuck do you guys think penetrate means? Hey, let me say, hey, okay? So, like, if the government's your dad, okay? Because Trump loves to be called daddy. Oh, they call me daddy. Oh, yeah, I love being called daddy. Oh, fuck that. Who? What kind of man would want enough man? Fuck call him daddy and get their fucking rocks off on it and tell other people I'm their daddy. Fuck. But, anyways, fuck. Oh, so Klaus Schwab. Yeah. So imagine, so your daddy. So imagine Klaus Schwab comes to your house. Okay. And he says to you, he goes, I penetrated your father. I got his cabinets. And he leaves. Okay. So you know that Klaus Schwab has just told you he's penetrated your father and his cabinets. Okay. And well, if you notice that dad's walking a little weird, Not really doing the things he should for you. Should you take Klaus Schwab seriously when he said he's penetrated your father? You know what I mean? Like, oh God, you guys are weird out here. It's weird out in these streets, I tell you. Where another man can tell you fucking I penetrate. They penetrate. It's like a bad fucking movie out here. But hey, Klaus Schwab, like I should fucking let's see if I can get this to come up. I don't know if it will or not. So, oh, shut up. Oh, what was I gonna do? WEF pandemic simulation. So this is 5 years ago, and it says we um, to health and to economy. And the reason we called it Event 201 is we knew eventually one of those days, one of those events would be the big one. And that big one would really challenge our capacity to respond. And to respond to the big one, we do need to have all hands on deck. So yeah, go check that out. The WEF do a simulation on how they would deal with a pandemic before a pandemic. Right? That was the WEF themselves. Okay. So you guys go check that out yourselves. Hey, did they get a hold of little Zuckerberg? Did they have a hold of his little tail and say, hey, we want you to tell our tale? Not let people come together and figure out what the real tale is, but you tell our tales. Hey, and those are the fairy tales. We want the real deal. Don't we, guys? Don't we want the truth? What scares you guys about wanting the truth? Listen, I know you're worried if you got rid of all the dickheads, who would run you? How would you continue? Listen, you take your time, work things out, figure out what it is, what you want. You guys have done all right with your governments being shut down before, you know what I mean? Other people still went to work and like if your governments are bad, like it'd be all the governments around the world and we'd all have to I don't think we'd have to suffer really. I think we could make it better. Maybe there might be some growing pains, but we could get some communication on the kind of world we wanted to build. You know what I mean? How do we get our children safe again? Right? How do we get back there? Right? Scary not thinking you have a ruler, right? Byways. Yeah. So the little simulators, that's Klaus Schwab's organization. And I don't know if he's still running things or what's going on with Closer, but I do know that they took that board of directors or whatever he is from Nestle there and they hooked him up at the WEF. And let me tell you, he fits right in there. You guys go listen to what he thinks about you guys and your rights to his water. He's kind of Noah Harari-ish. You filthy humans. What do you think you have the rights for? You have no rights. We want them all. The water belongs to us, not all. Fuck, you know what I mean? But hey, you guys go check him out. But next episode, maybe we'll do one later because this is what I intended on doing. But we made it about you guys. Well, you guys are here to get help, so I'm trying to help you. But we'll go over this, okay? But what I want you guys to do And say they did have a simulation and they did have control of Mark Zuckerberg and all the other little, and they dictated what goes into our brains. Like that's called treason. Okay. So what I want you guys to do is if you come back later, I know you guys are shy about answering questions, but what do you think? Hey, there's some interesting stuff in this. I think we could learn a lot together. Things that I can put together that Ian hasn't put together, but Ian's put a lot together that I never put together. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of it. You know what I mean? Coming together and figuring out what you think is true based on evidence, and because Ian's the same guy. We need to find out if this guy's a menace to society. We really do. Because he's the one that's got me worried about Stephen Greer, too. Okay. Like, why are we being operated by fucking idiots if that's the case? If Stephen Greer is Mossad, humanity is fucking stupid. These people who say they're out there fucking giving you the information, they are purposely fucking keeping it from you. Because if Ian Carroll can come out and do that and no one comes to verify and fucking go against what Ian Carroll's saying, where's PBD podcast? They were all about Aaron fucking Reed out before. Where are all these podcasts that have fucking took Stephen Reed for their word, had them and spread his word around and know that he's in control of the whistleblowers if he's not even for the people? Because if you're with Mossad, you're not for the people, right? You fucking know that, don't you? Like we as humanity need to find out who's on our side. Are they all working together? Ian Carroll a menace, Candace Owens a menace. There's another easy question to Donald Trump. Hey, Donald Trump, could you just demand a fucking DNA test from fucking Bridget Marcone? Or we're just all gonna assume she's a fucking man and her lawsuit is bullshit and her people need to demand a fucking DNA test because they deserve to know who's owning and operating them, just in case it is a bunch of satanic fucks, eh? Hey, let's ring a ding in this place. Let's rock and roll it, Oisler. Hey, you don't want the truth, do you, pumpkin? No, you don't. It scares you, but it's the only way to break through onto the other side, pumpkin. You have to face the truth. And when you all face the truth, you're going to have to face the fact that you shouldn't be working and talking and chilling out with people like Uncle Will because they're only going to bring you down. You have to separate yourselves, guys. You guys all have this interpretation. Jesus is coming down to fucking hug you all. Tell you everything you want to fucking hear. I hear about it, dude. It's not going to be good. It's asking for separation. You're going to have to pick and choose. Those who aren't with me, you got to fucking, you got to forgive them and fucking get away from them because it'll only bring you down. But work together to bring yourselves up, but don't hurt yourselves to bring something up that just refuses to fucking want to get up. Hey? Or are you a rat, OT? Are you a rat? Listen here, public enemy. I'd rather be a fucking rat and tell the fucking truth if people got hurt than hold on to bullshit, you dumb motherfucker. That'll send you to hell. I'd rather be known as a rat on earth than a coward in heaven. Because I don't think cowards get to heaven. Neither do liars and manipulators. But that's just my opinion. I don't get to say who goes to heaven or what the requirements are, but I just say, hey, what do you guys think? This is just what I have based on my experience. Johnny Johnson, my experience with Christ. So I think. And I'm willing to put that to the test. You been ever willing to test yourself, bud? No, Johnny. You're too busy being Johnny Johnson. You're a double pecker. Hey, you're just double dicked, aren't you? One for you and one for yourself. Don't double dick yourself, bud. Good fuck, eh? Anyways, I'm gonna go, guys. It's been a slice. It's been over an hour. I bet you want, but I pray for you do. That's the thing, OT. If you fucking want to follow the truth, people are gonna come after you. They're not gonna like you because you have to be truthful with them. You can't do this buttercup fucking like you're telling me to be nicer, bud. I don't know what I did in that video to make me sound mean. I just fucking went to my TV and I clipped a fucking comment from Knothead to maybe wake him up and say, "Is it worth it?" What if you are fucking with the Mashiach, bud? What is it about the Mashiach you don't like? What is it I do that you fucking hate so much? You don't have to believe that I'm the Mashiach. I've been trying to tell you, you have to believe that you're the Mashiach, but I am the Mashiach to bring on the Mashiach. But you got to want to be the Mashiach. And well, again, I'm going to go. I told you guys I was going to go. Have a good one, everybody. Oh, we got a new somebody in here. You sound like a nut. Why do you giggle like a madman after everything you say? Well, because if you don't laugh at the stupidity, then you're going to cry. Okay. And I'm done fucking crying for you fucking people, okay? Because all you want to do is hurt me. So I just gotta laugh at you and say, hey, fuck, this is on you guys. You want to continue to fucking do this stupid shit to me? Keep doing it. Because remember, like I've said, whatever I'm doing to you or I wish upon you, I have to take on myself. Like I warn you guys about hell. Because I think that's where you're headed. But God knows in my heart, I don't want you to go to hell. But He also knows that if you guys don't want to be with the truth, I fucking don't care. You can go wherever the fuck it is God puts you. I I can't cry for you. I can't. I fucking can't. I can't. It's just you're too stupid to understand. You know what I mean? I mean, the things I've been willing to do to show you guys what I say may be true, and you just refuse it. You just refuse it. Bye, bye, guys.